slow down, take a deep breath. You're in the present moment, okay? Realize that you are always in the present moment. So therefore, you can't control things that is outside of you, things that is in the past, things that's in the future. So take control of what you can take control now in the present moment. And that's the best way you can go about of overthinking, and how you can just find inner peace within yourself. Because the more and more you think about the things that you can't change, and the more and more you think about things that you want to change, it's an endless rabbit hole of thinking and overthinking and just thoughts. So take a deep breath, calm your mind, silence that head chatter, silence that box that's in your head that keeps on talking about the things that you didn't do, the things that you didn't finish, the things that you want to do. You know, it's okay to reflect on the past. It's okay to reflect on what you want to do. Don't come up with endless scenarios in your head, because those can go on forever. It's like, you know, that movie Inside Out where anxiety had a whole bunch of just endless scenarios. Don't be like that. You know, silence that in your head and just take a deep breath and be grateful for the moment, and be grateful for what the things that you can't control. Now, if you do feel, you know, pretty guilty and shitty because of the things that you did in your past, it's okay. I mean, it's the past for a reason. It happened. You know, just reflect over it, and just reflect that, you know, it already happened and it made you to be who you are in the future. Don't just sit there and reflect on how you could have changed things, or how you could have did something differently, because at the end of the day, you can never go back. You can never change what's back there, and you can never change what's in the future, because the only thing that exists is the present moment. It exists all at once. It exists now. So the only change that you can make within yourself is what you do in this present moment. You can't control everything. That's the sad truth. You can't control anything. No matter how hard you try, no matter what goes through your head, you can't control what's in the past nor in the future. You're grateful for the things that's around you, even to the smallest thing. Like, look at my cat. I'm grateful for that motherfucker. I'm grateful for the dog. So just take gratitude in the smallest things that you have in the moment, because that can all go away, and then in the future you'll be reflecting on the little things that you didn't take, you know, attention to in the past. So therefore, be grateful for what you have in the moment. I know overthinking is hard, because everybody tends to overthink. Everybody does overthink. I mean, that's all we have a mind for, to come up with logical and emotional scenarios. But, you know, at the same time, that mind can literally just ruin your sense of self and ruin the things around you, and then you will become doubtful for every situation. You will become, you know, you will be doubting every situation. You will become paranoid about every situation, because you're too focused on what you can't change. So just center yourself. Be in the present moment. Relax and understand that everything is happening for a reason. Everything is set for a certain reason. The only thing you need to do is just ride the wave. The only thing you need to do is just ride life and how it is. So therefore, you know, if things happen, it happens. If things don't happen, it doesn't happen. At the end of the day, as long as you is alive, as long as you're experiencing, as long as you can take heed and have self-awareness about the things that's going on around you, and be in peace within yourself with things going on around you, then you're unstoppable. So don't let your mind control you. You control your mind, because that is your mind. You know, find control within yourself. Take over yourself. You are yourself. You control yourself. So therefore, control what goes on in your head. Control what goes on in your spirit. Control the now, instead of trying to control what could have been. I used to have a big problem with doing that a lot, because, you know, I used to be a big time overthinker, but at the same time, I had to realize life is just a human experience, and we're humans experiencing life. And we're going to experience the goods, and we're going to always experience the bads, because life is balanced. You can't just go out through life with everything flowing good. You have to have bad to have balance. So just something to think about, you know. The more you realize that you can't control everything, the more you'll be at peace within yourself, and the more you will ride the wave. And how you can take peace within yourself is just meditate, you know, pray, breathe, do things that make you feel alive, do things that make you feel like you were a kid. I like to go paint. I like to watch TV. I like to watch, inner child movies like Inside Out, SpongeBob, to make me feel like, that ego is gone. That ego is not trying to ruin my sense of self and ruin my soul, because the more you let reality ruin who you are, the more your inner child will go away. You will just be corrupted. Like, your soul will just be completely damaged. And that's the whole part. That's the whole point of society in the world, is to just damage that happiness, that soul, that inner child. Like, that's the whole point of society, is to ruin that, to get rid of that. So the best thing you can do in life is just go back to that inner child state. Go back to what makes you feel happy and bliss, and balance that within yourself, because the more you balance that within yourself, the more you find inner peace within yourself.